Hi everyone, Emma here. Take a look at what I have. So I have an AliExpress haul. Wait till you see this stuff. It just, the range is incredible, but we're going to start with like this really incredibly bright stuff. So let's adjust the camera, make sure it's in the right spot here. And we'll just put these aside for now. And take a look at these guys. So this seller has like a bunch of different colors. I just picked the colors that really popped for me. And I'm surprised I didn't order any blue. But so these were $1.49 for a meter. And they are a 6mm tube. And I'll take it out of the package so you can see it better. In 2mm hole. Now what I use these for is for memory wire bracelets. And let me get this one open here. They're amazing. So I originally saw some of these. I think I have some pink. I saw these at the dollar store and got them. Let me just make sure. Yeah, the light's good. So yeah, I had seen them at the dollar store, and you know, it's one of those things that I bought some pink at the dollar store to make some Hello Kitty memory wire. I actually ended up making a memory wire necklace, and I have some necklace memory wire. But anyway, I made that with the Hello Kitty slider that Kath sent me from the UK. And she sent me a bunch more, so we're going to make some more. But we'll do a bracelet this time. But anyway, so they had the blue of this at the dollar store. And I grabbed the blue and I grabbed the pink. And then I was like, oh, am I really going to use this? At that point, I didn't know what it was or what it was for. I just thought it looked amazing. So I just stuck with the pink, and you know what? I have, every time I go back to the dollar store, I keep looking for the blue of this, and of course, they get stuff and then it's gone. That's it, right? So anyway, this is a silicone tube, and you put it on your memory wire. It's amazing. I would so rock one of these. Just this. But you could, you know, you can cut it and then add a charm and then put another piece. So it's getting a little stuck on the edge here. But let's take a look. That's amazing. I think if you roll it, it might go on easier. Yeah. Let's see. A little bit more and then we'll move on to something else. But anyway, so you get the idea. This stuff is so cool. Well, look. It's amazing. So the other thing that when I went to that seller's page to look up the price of this so that I could let you guys know, I noticed that, oh, they had an example of what they were using it for, and they use this on your flip-flops. So if you have the kind that you slide your whole foot in and it goes across, they had all the different colors going across attached to the flip-flop. It looked amazing. But you could do it like that way too. So that's another option for this. This stuff is so much fun. It's like fun. Come on. Let me enlarge this. Sorry, I went the wrong way here. Yeah, this is too much fun to pass up for a few dollars. So there you go. And it sparkles. It meets the criteria for Emma's pocketbook. It sparkles. So this, look at, oh my god, this color, this lime green is incredible. I have to come up with something really outrageous to, you know, you could add these to your like hair ties. Do like a lanyard with it. Oh, I can't get over the sparkle on these. The colors are so beautiful. Look at this color. And like I said, they had more colors, so I just picked a few. And you know, I think I ordered something like this on, I'm just checking, I have an Amazon order here, so I was just checking. I thought I ordered some, but I ordered the rainbow one. And I don't know where I put the rainbow one. I should pull it out for the, so I mean, this one is not kind of in the tube, but I find if you gently pull them apart, then you don't lose any of the sequins. And I mean, the sequins don't come off. I thought they would come off. This gives you an idea what the is underneath. You could do shoelaces with these. This is fun. Oh my god, you're gonna flip when you see this one. I don't know if you can tell. Oh my god. It is glowing. This yellow is incredible. This is wild. That is so amazing. It's just spectacular. Wow. They're and I'm surprised. Initially I thought they'd be really scratchy. They do feel like somewhat scratchy, but yeah, I guess it is scratchy on your wrist. I take that back. It would be hard if like, okay, it's so amazing, I need to wear it. But it's scratchy. Ah, who cares? Oh. Can you tell pink's my color? Oh my god! This is hilarious. This is so amazing. You see the blue in it? This is like ridiculous. I cannot believe. I just want to eat it. Like, too bad it wasn't licorice. This is amazing. That's awesome. Amazing. Let me see, just kind of take a look and see if I can eyeball the rainbow one. I know it's probably in a bin somewhere. Let's see if it's in this bin here. Oh well, I'll pull it out. We'll make something with it. We're you know, we're almost over Pride, so we need to make something for Pride. That's my tradition. Oh, look, all the I said they don't fall off. Probably by the end of summer there'd be nothing left on it. So these were a little expensive. They're 20 mils, so they're big millimeters. 20 pieces. So that would be 20 cents each. That's not too bad. But you know what? They're unbelievable. They're really nice. So I know somebody had mentioned when I was buying these glass cabochons that you can make them because, oops, let me just flip some over here so you get to see what they look like. They're just incredible. Because the back is like, it's paper that they've attached to it. But you know what? For me to do these is just, I don't have the patience. It's funny that I say that. I don't have the patience for them. But to get the right, you know, printed card and stock and whatnot. So let me show you what I made so far with this. I was like, I just had to make something right away. Ta-da! So I bezeled it. Is that a cat hair? There must have been a cat on my desk. Imagine that. But oh, this looks awesome. This was easy to bezel too, so I haven't decided what to make with this. Maybe make a ring. That's lovely. So that's those guys. Let's see what other goodies are in the goodie trunk. Let's pull these out. Oh, these have different prices on them. So, crystals. These are 6 by 8. And you know what? We're going to get a container out and put these in. And actually, we have the, you know what? I don't think there's going to be enough space left. Those big square crystals that I did yesterday. So let's get another container out. And put those in there. Because what I'm going to do is, it's hard for me to open these Ziploc things. My wife does all that Ziploc opening for me at home. Oh, these are really pretty. So, where did I put the price? These were $2.68 for 20 of them. It seems a bit expensive, but you know what? They're stunning. Let's open this up. These are really, really beautiful. The quality looks amazing. There's the back. And that is, wow, these are really pretty. Oh, I'm so glad I got these. You know, I've been looking for like different shaped crystals, and when I came across these, this is all one seller. I initially thinking, you know, I need to get a collection of them, so it's gonna get expensive very quickly. So I'm like, I don't know. I definitely am so glad I got them. They are, oh my god, they're beautiful. They look like real crystals, like as in diamonds and sapphires. And now this one's, I don't know if it's just dust on it. Yeah, it was just dusty. There's some residue on this. I'm sure it could be cleaned. But these are really, really beautiful. Wow. I have to figure out how to mount them because they're so tiny. It's hard to, like, I'd have to use 15 O's around the edges. Wow, these are really pretty. So those were $3.37 for 20. So that's what I mean. They're a little, you know, it starts to get expensive. Let me see. Okay, so that was it for the teeny tiny ones. And I think, so this seller has a lot of different colors, but I think what I did was I picked the colors that I felt looked the nicest, because sometimes you do look at them and you can tell in the picture that they're not that great. So these seem to always be pretty extraordinary when you think of, you know, this purple color in the middle. And I can't remember what they call that. There's a name for it. So these were $3.37. These are 8 by 10s, and there's 20 of them. Those next door. Okay, so there's probably 10 in each package. That's, yeah, I've got a second package here. So we'll just put that right in. Then we have, these are 8 by 10s as well, and the $3.60 for the blue ones. There should be a second bag of this one. I think I see it. They're really amazing. Look at that. That is amazing. They're really pretty. Wow. Birds are going to town on the lawn. I don't know what it is. We had a lot of rain, so it's possible there's still like insects at the top of the soil. It's easy for them to pick. So that's the same one there. The second set. So actually, when you think of it, like if these are in 10 bags, they usually sell them in 10. So it would be like $1.60 or so. So there's another 8x10, 336, 20, and it's a turquoise, and it's gorgeous. And look, oh, this is so beautiful. Oh my gosh. These are really pretty. Okay, so I got to figure out how to string these on to something. They are incredible. And then I got the purple iridescent one with kind of a yellowy orange around the edge. And again, they're 8x10s, 20 of them for $337. Let's see if I can. Oh my god, these are amazing. What? Oh, look at it. Oh my gosh, these are my new favorites. Orange and purple, who'd have thunk it? That's amazing. These are ridiculous. They're so gorgeous. Let me see if we can adjust this a little. So let me see next to these, because I think these are the same. But these have that orange. This one's more of a green and pink. Huh. I think I'm going to put them right next to each other, because then you can really see the difference. So let's take a look. So yeah, you can see the difference. Then I got some of these. I don't know what they call these long ones. So these are, there's 10, they were $226, and they're 5x15s. I think I'd seen a video how to bezel one of these, but of course it was a larger size. I think it was a Swarovski too, so it was a large one, but these were, in my opinion, a little expensive to begin with, $226. But I thought I'd start with these. These are lovely. Good old AliExpress. $380 for 10. These are 5x15. So I don't get why there's a different price for the same. These are more expensive than these. Kind of crazy, but if it's a top seller, you know, they charge what the market will bear, so they're beautiful. I mean, I'm not complaining. Let's move that aside. And then these here, $587 for 20, 10x14s. So like the crystals that I unboxed yesterday, this is the same idea. So this I'll be able to bezel for sure. It's bigger. And these are unbelievable. They're stunning. Look at the light movement on these guys. They are so beautiful. That's amazing. And this is the second bag of that. So we'll put that in the container. It's like, it's overflowing. My beads are overflowing. So there we go for those guys. We'll just set those aside. Now, move some of this garbage out of the way. What to do next? So now we're getting into, let's do these guys. These are, these were $4 to $5 for a set, and they're sets of 20. Let me open this. And we'll take a look. So let me just set this up because they go by size. So basically what I did was I ordered every size in every color. Let me bring this out so you can see what I'm talking about. So, like that. And I have bought these ones before, and they are incredible. So I use these to cover, at the end of my bracelets, I cover the crimp tube, and they are stunning. They just totally polish off the bracelet to make it really look decadent and expensive and stuff. So it's got the nice big hole, so you can slides right over nicely. So that's why I wanted to buy some more of these. So they are a little expensive, but for these, I wouldn't necessarily make a bracelet with just these beads. Like I said, put one on each end of a bracelet. So, you know, for 20 pieces, that's 10 bracelets. So for $5, that's not bad. So I got the different sizes. So let's take a look at the different sizes. These are amazing. Oh my gosh. Let me enlarge this. You have to see up close and personal. Oh my god, these are gorgeous. Okay, this one's messed up. Didn't get connected properly. So I might do a dispute just on that one. So, you know, that reminds me, this one's messed up too. So that reminds me that how important it is to inspect your stuff when you get it. Because sometimes, so actually a bunch of these are. So I'll do a full dispute on this whole thing. This is not good at all. So that one's messed up. This one's crooked. Yeah, you can see where it's been joined. Let's see if there's any good ones in here. This one looks fine. This one is, by the look of it, looks wrong, but I don't see any damage anywhere. That one looks fine. So yeah, that's, and I haven't emptied the whole bag. So actually I'll put these apart so I remember to do a dispute. So my last AliExpress haul, I did a dispute on the cabochon rings, and I got a full refund on that, and I also reported that one of the leather closures were missing items. So they sent me packages of 3, and I ordered multiples, and I ordered packages of 4, and they sent me packages of 3. So what I did was I calculated how much it would cost for those extra bracelets that I already paid. So they sent me a refund for that amount. So it was $4.20. It's like, you know, it's my money. So these ones are all nice. So I'm kind of surprised at the big ones, but maybe the big ones are made a different way. So there's more risk of damage. They are beautiful. That's those 2. And then I got the teeny tiny ones. They are, I think these are 4 mils. These are 6. They look mighty small for 6. But, and I'm just, so these ones, the holes are like the size of a regular bead. Maybe a little bit bigger. So this wouldn't work for to cover your crimp tube. Yeah, that wouldn't cover your crimp tube for sure. but it would still look lovely on a bracelet. And then we have, so these must be the 4s. I'm amazed they can make stuff so small. These are awesome. Oh my gosh, these are amazing. They all look really good, but I'll have to really inspect them. This one looks funny for some reason. No, it's fine. It's just, these are, oh, they're so sparkly. They're really pretty. Oh, just not, my hands aren't working today. There we go. Then the teeny tiny ones. It's hard to believe that's 20. So tiny. That's crazy. I don't know what I'd use this on. Maybe for earrings. They're like super tiny. And we have the silver. Let's see if these ones are better. Oh my god, these are gorgeous. These are amazing. Let me see, this one looks funny. No, it's just the way the light's hitting it. No, these ones all look well formed. Yeah, it's just the way the light's hitting them. Oh wow, these are awesome. They sound neat too, with that jingling sound. Oh, look at these. Wow. So I think a lesson learned with these, my favorites are this size here. This is the ones I bought before. Is maybe to just go up one size. Because I think once you start going to the next size, like that won't cover a crimp tube. And the purpose of buying these was to cover a crimp tube. So these would definitely cover. So definitely the size up. They're beautiful. Wow, wow. This is the size here that I usually buy. Let me see what these are. That's a 8. That one looked weird, but no, it's fine. Wow, these are really pretty. Oh, that's what I was worried about. And where'd the other one go? I have a laptop tray, or a keyboard tray, that catches my beads. And it's so funny, if my wife is ever helping me work on my computer, she's like, here, you have some beads on your tray. I'm like, just lift up my keyboard and take a look, and it's like covered in beads. So there's the teeny tiny. Silver ones. They look like they're well formed. Then the next size down. The baggies are really nice. They're appropriate to the size, and so I would probably, I mean, I usually put these in a container. Especially these really nice ones like this that I use for finishing. I put them in with my findings. And this one's teeny tiny. Like that. That one looks crunched. It's hard to tell. I can't even see it so small. So the other thing I got with these, let me move some of this over, is they had the like ovals, I guess you would call it. Look at these barrels. Isn't that awesome? And look at the size of the hole. These are amazing. They're so beautiful. Wow. So they were, just a reminder, they were all between $4 and $5 Canadian for these guys. And they had different sizes, but it looks like they're different colors too. These two are like a darker kind of orangey gold than these guys. Oh, they are, they're incredible. These have tiny holes. They're so beautiful. Isn't that amazing? This one looks weird. Let me check here. So I think sometimes, like with the other ones, it looked like the piece was overlapping and there was like a really defined seam. But no, this one's fine. These ones look good. Then we are getting narrower and narrow. Oh my god, these look amazing. Now I take it back. I would totally make a bracelet with just these. And maybe in between some small gold beads. These are beautiful. And this is like the really orangey color. That is pretty. So that's those guys. And let me see what else. Sorry about the camera there. So getting ready to do some men's leather bracelets with some really thick leather. I went ahead and bought these guys. And you know what's funny? I'm totally not into having serpents on my wrists. It creeps me out. But I've seen the bracelets made with them and they're pretty stunning. And actually these, yeah, I guess they are round. I was going to say they might look a bit flat, but they're pretty round. But you can still, like if you don't have this size, and let me see what so these are 7mm holes. So if you don't have 7mm leather for these, you could put 2 leather, let me see, should have my, there it is, my piece of leather here. So this is just 3mm. So if you fold it over, so it does, I would probably put 4 strands of 3mm. So if you were going to do a knotted bracelet, so like a braided bracelet, you could put 4 2mm strands and put like 6 strands would fit in this. So, but we're going to do that. So I'm going to show you how to do that. Let's show you what these guys are all about. So there's a little divot for the eyes, and actually I thought they had little crystals in it, but that might have been some other ones I was looking at. But I know I have Swarovskis that size, flatbacks and points that I can put in there. And this is the tail. And again, your leather goes in there. But this is how you look at how amazing it is to hook these guys. So these are nice. They're super heavy. But if you think, your leather's not that heavy, as long as you have glued these in, and I use E6000 glue on these guys, and I leave them overnight, and you know what? They do not come apart. I have had bracelets that I wanted to reuse the clasp, and I've tried to get the stuff out of there, and I had to like chip away at it. It was just not coming out. So the stuff really works, so it would hold it really well. So that's the silver ones. So this was actually a pretty good deal, because these were 10 sets for $4. Yeah, that is an incredible deal for these, because if you look online in the AliExpress, like, it took me a while to find these, and if you're interested, I'll post the link for you. I don't, just to let you know, I don't automatically post the link to everything, because it would take me longer than it would to actually make the video. But if people are interested in specific items, I will definitely give you the link. And I always say, please don't ask for all the links. But you know what? Inevitably, somebody does. Like, okay, you didn't listen to that part of the video. But anyway, I'll do my best. It's like not a big deal. This one I love even more, but probably because I can see it better. And the other thing I might do with these is do some patina, some vintage patina on these guys. I think we could have a lot of fun with them, and we'll doctor up the eyes and get the leather in. These are amazing. I was excited when I saw these. I ordered these with stuff that I did in my last unboxing, and I didn't get it, and I was like, oh, where's those snakes? I got bit by a snake. Funny story. So I was with my brother had a snake. Him and his wife had a snake, and he said, you can go ahead and pick up the snake, right? He said, just put your hand by the terrarium and just hold your hand there, and then when he gets ready, he'll come towards you, you can pick him up, right? So I did this. Well, I have a tremor in my thumb, and he didn't tell me he hadn't fed the snake yet. So they feed them mice, live mice. So of course my thumb's going like this, and they can sense the throbbing, so like your heart rate in your thumb. See, like latched on to my hand. That's probably the scar right there. I don't know if you can see that. But so anyway, the snake's on my hand, and I couldn't get it off. And him and his wife are like howling, laughing, and I'm like, can you get this thing off? And then they were trying to get it off. They couldn't get it off. I got an infection in the finger and everything. It was so yeah, I don't really care for snakes that much. But I guess I draw the line at bracelets. My dad was deathly afraid of snakes. I could show, well, when I figured out that he was afraid of snakes, he would see a snake on TV and freak out. And you're not used to seeing your dad freak out and be afraid of stuff. He's like the guy that's going to protect you. And you're watching TV and he's freaking out. So I would show him a picture of a snake and he'd be like, oh, get rid of it, get rid of it. Oh my gosh. So I come by it honestly. These are cushion crystals. They're gorgeous. And that one's got a bit of a scratch in the crystal, in the foil, but I can't see it through The rest look pretty good. They are gorgeous. I love this color. So these were $2.49 for 10. Put those there for now. So let's take a look at these guys. These were $2.83 for 10. So this is a bit of a fail on my part. I did check the measurement. They are, sorry, right? I didn't write this size. I think they are supposed to be 6 mil. The inside is not. I don't know how they've got these closed. Oh, there, I see it. So these are magnetic clasps for leather. I thought they were going to be massive. I think of a 6 mil bead, and I think they're pretty big, but this is not. I wonder if the inside hole is less than that. So this is actually a 4. I should look this up because maybe I need to do a dispute. So the inside would be about a 3. So that should fit this. Oh, and there's the magnet. It's pretty strong. So it would look good. Definitely still usable. But I was expecting it to be a lot bigger. But what was the price again? What do I, $3. When you start going up in size with these kind of things, the prices really jump. So I'll put these away later. So let's cut this open. I don't need a puzzle to open my stuff. There's the silver. The silver looks amazing. Let's try it on the leather. Oh yeah, this looks awesome. Lovely. And we have some more magnets and end caps. And again, like I said, it's a bit of a fail on my part. I should have paid more attention to the size, but I mean, I heard somebody else say that. I think it was Winona from the left hand. She's from the left-handed beater, but she also has another one called Dairy Barn Art. And she bought some like paper craft, and they were little notebooks, and they were pretty expensive. But to be fair, the way they advertise some of this stuff is really deceptive. And you're looking at it on a little screen, either your tablet or your phone. So these are end caps. They were $1.83. I don't know how many's in here. Let me see if the other one has a amount. There's probably 50, I think, in here. So that's not bad for that price. But again, I thought they were going to be big guys. So there's a hole there. So let me try my leather on this. So this would be a 2 mil hole. So if you wanted to do a multi-strand leather bracelet, you could do it with these, and then I'll hook all of these together on one jump ring. Would look amazing. Let me put these back in. These are there's 2 type of golds, yellow and KC. This is the KC. These are everywhere. Oh, they're beautiful. They're really, really. Now I gotta look for these ones in a bigger size. Break the bank. Oh, they're really pretty. I can't say enough about them. They're so gorgeous. For $2, I wanted them to be bigger. I'm being sarcastic. If I send you $2 AliExpress, will you send me the most expensive beads you have? I'll do a video. These are pretty silver, so yeah, they're all gorgeous. And then we got, so that's actually not too bad. So I think I ordered a bunch of other magnetic clasps that were bigger sizes. So that may be part of my disappointment, is I know that I've ordered big ones and I'm like, oh, that's not what I ordered. Well, I ordered that and some other stuff. I'm going to take this, just cut these because I can't do the zippy. No zippy for me. These are, okay, these are amazing. That heart's broken. And you know what? That's probably messed up because the, if the magnet doesn't stick to the other side, sometimes it gets messed up. Oh, it's fine. These are lovely. I have seen these forever and just never was convinced that they'd be any good. Now, I don't feel they're that strong. Like, if I can take them apart with my fingernails. I say that because I love the magnetic clasps and I use them all the time. But then when I get undressed and I still have my bracelet on, it comes off. You know, the sleeve hooks on it and it comes off. But these are gorgeous. Oh, there's more. I'll get the price for you. They were $1.63 for a set of 5. So they had tons of different colors. I only got a few colors. So I got the gold and the silver. These are awesome. And I got the painted turquoise. These are, oh, they're like rubberized. They're like super smooth. Oh, these are delicious. So that one you can see where I think this rubber would rub off over time. Maybe that's just dirt. No, it's the metal underneath. These are lovely. Oh my gosh. Sent me a jump ring. Don't need those. I'm just looking at to make sure they're all okay. There's the white. So I'm going to make some nursing bracelets for the nurses. That one's a bit dirty already. So I was wondering if they would get dirty quick. I don't usually order like colors like this for that reason. I can't help it. These are awesome. And the last one is olivine. Somebody asked me my favorite color and I said olivine. I'm like, okay, what's your next favorite color? They were making a bracelet for me. I'm like, I love every color, but this is probably my favorite. So there's those guys. These were $2.13 for 10. And these are charms. They're crystal charms and they even have the jump rings on them. Oh, and the charms are like are the crystal just set in there so it moves a bit. Look at that. And they have different ones. They have flower ones. They have all kinds. Oh, sorry. I bought the flower one. I'm going to have to check if they have any others because these are really nice. I love these. You know, they look amazing. I got some of these from N Beads when I did a collaboration. I think it was my first collaboration with them. And I put one of these as a charm on a necklace or something, and it looked amazing. These are really pretty. We'll put those guys there. The next, oh, so I didn't get the flower ones. I got the butterflies. I don't know if you can see that. These are pretty. And then the back's round. This is really nice. The crystals are incredible. That's pretty amazing. Oh, they're faceted like crazy on you can see. I was wondering how they were getting that much sparkle out of them without them being foil on the back, but it's because it's tons of faceting on the back. These are pretty. I didn't count them. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay, then I got these, and you know what? So I got these. These were $2.06. They're 20 millimeters, and there's 50 in each bag. So you may have seen these when I was doing unboxing for the rings. So I have rings that have these things on them. So you can bead over top of these or through the holes onto rings. Just the discs themselves, I'm not sure what the application is for them, but I have some of these in this size that come with a pin that goes at the back, and there's a little fold over on 4 corners, and it holds it onto the pin. But you could probably do, you know, create your own. I don't know. I'm not really sure. If you guys have any idea, this was kind of an impulse buy. Just saying. Wait. The whole thing was an impulse buy. Yes, I know you guys are keeping me honest. Just don't tell my wife. She's like, oh my gosh, how much shopping did you do for the last couple of days? There's been like multiple shippings. I get a shipment in the mailbox. I get a shipment at my door. One's an Amazon and one's... So this AliExpress has been, because I order so much stuff, they repackage stuff and put it in another bigger envelope and then deliver it, have a guy in a car deliver it to my house. So my wife's, she's starting to get suspicious of my spending. So there's the silver ones. I'll have to do a search on this. I'm sure there's tons of videos, people making stuff with them. Then this was a deal. So we're getting into the deal zone, or what I feel is a deal. This is nuts. $2.49 for 60 of these, and they are, I want to say dolphin or whale tails. They're super tiny, so actually I have some of these that are bigger, and they're meant for, so that's probably why they're so inexpensive. They are super tiny. So they are meant to make leather bracelets, and let me show you how that works. So you take your leather and you fold it in a loop, and you put some type of closure here, so you can either put a bead that holds it tight, or you can do some Eslon wrap, and then it goes around like that to hold your bracelet in place. But then on this side, your leather comes around. You can do it this way too, like that. So, but you can definitely use it for anything else. I mean, there's tons of applications. They're really pretty. So, oh, I need help. I'm so feel bad now that I've addicted my sister. I was doing some of this stuff and I was thinking when we were younger, she used to do these beautiful different shape styrofoam balls and little houses and stuff, and she would pin sequins and beads on it in a design, and they were absolutely stunning. So I was thinking, man, she should get into beading. She would really love it. I sent her home with so much stuff, she's still sorting through it on her days off work. So there's the silver ones. They're really pretty. You know what? I'm going to come up with a design for these to do more than just a closure because they're a little too small for what I thought they were. But definitely, now my leather is 3mm. I think maybe a 2mm would work well with these guys. Put another over there. So this is the other magnets that came from that same store. So I think I must have ordered both colors of gold. See if they're the same color. Yeah, the one's like a really shiny yellow, and the other's just a regular. Okay, so these were the other. And you know what? I use these all the time. These were, didn't put a price on them. That's strange. I use these a lot. These are probably my favorite for magnetic. They're nice and narrow this way, so they don't add a whole bunch to your, but the magnets, look at how strong that is. That's hard to pull apart. So, and I got some gold. I'm gonna have to look these up because I use them a lot. It would take nothing. I'm almost through these that in my stock, so time to replenish. So now we have these guys. These are large hold spacer beads, and these are meant for the leather wrap bracelets. So that's $263 for 20. And these are pretty. So they're like a Celtic rope. And let's show you how I use them. So you put your leather through. I don't know why this stuff's starting to come apart. So you can see this is like the right size for a size 3. This is how, I don't know that you'd want it that tight, and I'll tell you why. Because you're going to scuff up your leather going across. But yeah, see, it's scuffing it up there. What I might do is take my bead reamer and just maybe open it up a bit. So there, like that. And that would be your, where's our, let's do it on one of these snakes. I'm gonna be sorting later. Who wants to join me? So you could do something like that. And you could close it even more if you want. Be sure it's on there. But you can put a bunch of these all the way through your bracelet. You could do a bracelet with just these, put one every couple of inches. And they look amazing. So they're kind of like, they're nice. They're not like super wonderful detail and stuff like that. I would probably, they still look great like this, but I would probably patina these, and it just makes them pop. And you know what? Some of them are better than others. This one has a little more detail on it. So let's Put that guy back to where he was. There. Then we have these guys. So these are $3 for 20. And we'll put this next to those guys. And these have these swirls. This is definitely bigger. I can tell just by looking at it. So if you were using this on leather, you would have to secure it either with glue to keep it in the same spot, unless you want it to move up and down. And some people like that because then you can, when you take your bracelet off, you can open this up a little more and then slide it when you want it closed. But you know, you kind of don't want it just moving around on its own. So I would probably either glue it or pull this down a bit, put a bit of thread, like Eslon, do maybe 1 or 2 wraps of Eslon, add a bit of glue, and then put it on, and that would be enough to keep it secure. But that's pretty. Oh, wrong way. It's not going to come off that way. Let's see what else we have. I'm going to open these two. Might as well open. Make this fun. I do a photograph, in case you're wondering, I do a photograph after, and that's my photograph for an unboxing, is all the goodies. It's kind of a sneak peek when you see the picture, when you get your notification. So let's see, we have these guys. These were so these were more expensive, $4.51 for 20. And let's tilt this down a bit. Oops, sorry guys and gals, and everybody in between. Ah, these are massive. So, oh, these are beautiful. Yeah, I like these. I'm like stuttering. I don't know what to say. These are lovely. This is the kind of chunky, big pieces I wanted. I've ordered some really thick leather. So let's see what our 3mm. So 3mm, and this would make it a 6 probably. But look at how amazing it looks on the leather. That's incredible. These are beautiful. And again, you could patina these. They would look ridiculous. That's so amazing. Making lots of guys bracelets coming up soon. These were $2.63 for 20, so they vary in price. These were all the same seller too. Let's see if we can find one that's right. This is beautiful. This is like a Celtic knot. Oh, look at that. And it's like a barrel, so it's got the edge on the top. Let's see. That looks smaller than the 6. Yeah, that's probably a 4, maybe. So that was like the other one was tight like this, so maybe 4mm hole. And they usually tell you on the description what they are. These are beautiful. Oh my gosh. See, you could use this if you were doing some braided work. So I did, and I have this coming up in a future unboxing, is I bought some macrame cord to make some like kind of fisherman style bracelets where you braid the macrame and then you put a anchor closure on it and stuff like that. But you could do that with this being like a middle bead and then some braiding on this side, braiding on that side, and then you add a bead and do more braiding. It would look incredible. These are beautiful. Then we have these were $1.53. These are really gorgeous. I'm gonna buy some more of these. 20 of them. They come in a little candy wrapper. It's the only candy I get on keto. Beads. So these are amazing. Look at the detail in this. It's knotted rope. So that totally gives you the nautical feel. That's what the word I was looking for, nautical. It's this looks like a nice big hole. Oh yeah, easily. You could put 4 strands through this. I think I have another strand in there. Anyways, you get the point. These are really pretty. So there is, oh crap, trying to find, there it is. These guys came with these little magnets. Now, I'd have to check if they're the same seller, but I was slightly disappointed. I have to check these. I'm going to hang on to the bags. So let's show you. So this one was $3.91 for 10, and you'll see these are really nice. This is exactly what I expected. This nice big hole, really chunky. So I would use 2 of these on a bracelet, put the leather through here, and then put some type of closure here through those holes. So there's 10. I must have ordered the size down. I couldn't tell you what the, let me get my caliper, what the hole size is. This is pretty big for a hole size, for a leather, when you think of it. So that's a size 7. That's a weird size. So I'm going to put that aside. I want to look those up. The reason I say that is then you look at these and they're super tiny compared to the others. So I was a little disappointed with these. And the shape is different. But I'm sure they're accurate to what they are, but they just don't look as substantial. And look at how tiny this hole is. Thought it'd be hard to get a jump ring through there. I mean, you can, but yeah, I need to look at these because this one's a little bit tarnished. They just didn't look that great. 2, 4, 5, and 5. Take a look at those guys, and I dropped something. Yep. Can't be dropping stuff. Yeah. Okay, so let's keep going. There's a few more items here. These were $1.75 for 10. And these are slider cabochons. Look at these. So, of course, trying to match up these to these is really hard. As you can see, it's not the right size. But you could incorporate it in that somehow. Glue. If all else fails, glue. So there's those. They $1.75 for 10. Then let's take a look at these. These were $2.50 for 20 pieces. These are really nice. These are extraordinary. I love the teeny tiny size, and I did order some flat leather that would work with that. So these are, oh my gosh, scrumptious. And you know, I didn't get the size on these. Let me measure this. These are a 12. That makes sense. But there's the hole. They're substantial. They're heavy. And then we got the blacks. Oh, this is interesting. I'm going to do a dispute on these. So I don't know if you can see that. Look at how they're all scuffed up and chipped. I think that's scuffed up. Oh, that's too bad. Yeah, these are... Oh yeah, you can see, and look, the bag. So I'll put those aside. Oh, that's too bad. I will do a dispute on those guys. I mean, I'll still use them and for practice and whatnot. So I saved these ones for last. So in the silver and gold, they have like bulk packages. No, I guess I ordered. They come in 20s. I ordered 2, so never mind. Just ignore the woman behind the curtain. So I was going to say this is a bulk package. So this was $2.38, so that would be $4.76 for 40 of them. These are beautiful. So these are going to go amazing. We got to figure out whether we bezel some crystals to put on there or do some lovely bezeling. I'm going to have fun sorting my sorting this out. I'll have to do another video just showing you guys to sort that. Oh my gosh. I think my wife came to the door and scratched at the door. That's usually, this looks like gold. This is amazing. These are really nice. They're so adorbs. Looks like a party. Okay, so yeah, you know what? I'm going to leave these 2 other items for the next unboxing, and let's show you these guys. I saved these for last. So these were super expensive in the sense that I don't usually pay $6.35 plus $2 shipping for 5 sets of anything. So, but they are so worth it. Wait till you see these guys, and they're very well packaged. So I got a set of the silver and a set of the black, and they come with the bead that goes with it. So let's open up a... Oh, this is amazing. Look at... Oh, this is awesome. Wow. Okay, so let's get the matching bead for this one. So this one, because there's 2 areas for 2 strands of leather, then they have this bead that goes with it. So like I was showing you how to cinch the closure. So this basically is your bracelet ready to go. That and a piece of leather and some glue, and that's it. That's all you need. You can embellish it if you want. So now this cord is too thin for this. You need some really thick leather, which I've ordered. So that would go like that. And there's your clasp, like that. And then these 2 strands here would come around and fit inside the hole. And there would be your bracelet. That is awesome. These are beautiful. So yeah. So I have ordered a bunch of really expensive stuff like this ready to go for bracelets for men. And I'm hoping maybe I'll be able to sell some stuff around here, because we're right on the ocean and we're right at Fisherman's Cove. So this is the black one, and there's the bead. Oh, just lovely. So that is my haul. I hope you enjoyed it. It was fun. Oh my gosh, that was so much fun. Take care, everybody, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.